Hello everybody, they call me Muse and we are back in Nostalgaia. We are going to head back upstairs first, I think, because I do want to check out, make sure there's no side passages that we've missed. Also, did I even see this flight of stairs before? I don't think I did. There's a flight of stairs here and it leads out the window, lovely. I only came up here to have a look around the upper floors again because I want to try and find that what appears to be an elite enemy with a shiny pickaxe. But as it is, we've instead found ourselves near a new item. The runed nimble padlock. Doesn't sound like it's for us. Sounds like it increases dex. Yep. Not for us. Is there anything else of merit we can do out here? Or is it just a case of dropping back down? Looks like it's dropping back down. Doesn't help us get over to those items over there. Or to that door. Very well. Although we can get on this bit. Does that help us? Try running, glitching ahead. Don't think that's going to help us, but maybe we try it anyway. Nope, just drops us down here. Okay, I was planning on going back up and having a look around. But given as we're down here now, let's go and fight the boss again. Because yeah, we've got a whirlwind ability that I forgot about. Also, potentially, can this guy help us? He said no hit. So we've hit him before, and now he's down here.
Hero and Merkel Bond. We help Hero. We know Hero.
Ah, so. Go forth together, tether, or decline help. What's tether do?
Our bond promised. Hero's essence. We tether.
Does that mean that we're going to spawn out here now, should we fail to beat the grinder? That would be cool. Right, how do you lot feel about my whirlwind attack? You're not a fan? Very good. Now, come on, boss. Is this unskippable every time? Seems like it might be. That's a bit lame. At least we don't have to hit you that many times because we've got a big honking sword. Oh yeah, we've got some memory in here as well, but we won't worry about that. Unless we can grab it. There we go. We got knocked down, but we got back up again, like the Chumbawamba of legends. Now, maybe whirlwinds are the future. Although if you're going to just run over there like a knobhead. Right, although, is killing these guys doing it for us? Or did we just get lucky and hit the boss? Oop. I think we just got lucky and hit the boss with one of those whirlwinds. Right. We're back down to just the boss. Who He's knocked us down again. Oh, dang it. Oh, no. I thought we were dead. That's the break we needed, I think, to get a heal off. And now the boss seems to be on their own again. Yeah. They're getting in hits, but it seems they're only getting them in occasionally. And it seems like not all of their hits are actually damaging us. They're just knocking us back. Which is grand. So. Have we got time for two? We tried. Second one missed, but that's fine. Ah, or is it? Yeah, it seems like sometimes we're managing to block before the animation's happening, but after we've pressed the button. Which is cool. And we've done it. Maybe. Finished them. Fantastic. And we've earned ourselves some rewards. And the Heartflow altar is doing a bit more of its thing. A bit of memory has been returned to it by the look. So I guess that means we'll be able to press on, but first, let's take a look at our inventory, shall we? Oh yeah, that's the source that we saw before. It releases a puppy. Okay. That is the Legionaric. Its memory lingers in the village. With once distinct weapons, our heroes grouping up beside the tavern's hearth. Well, that shouldn't be too hard to find. It's a great club that requires 15 strength and 9 dex. Well, we got the strength. I do like clubs. So maybe that's worth a go. What else did we get? We picked up another item as well, didn't we? The Grinder's Withered Icon. Increases heroic icon uses. Ooh. Returning this to Nostalgaia through her beacons will increase the uses, so we'd be able to heal a 4th time. Amazing. So that's back the way we came. This way is forward. We've got 7,000 memory on us, which is nice. And this lift will take us to where exactly? We're going up.
Somehow, the stick figure ground they who grind. This does not fit my narrative.
Maybe your narrative is a bunch of nonsense, my friend. Maybe we are the chosen one after all. So we kicked down a bridge that leads us back to our beacon, I guess? Yeah, it does. So we could have potentially skipped the grinder if we had managed to glitch our way across. But we didn't. But that's fine. Back to the beacon. Another level or two, perhaps. So we can return the icon to the world. Let's do that. And there we go. We've got 4 uses now. Fantastic. And now if we level up, Dex is only 5. But getting it up to 9 would allow us to use that Great Club. So maybe we'll try that. Can't hurt to get a little bit of Dex, can it? So that's the way we came out, through that elevator shaft. This is the way that we could see from inside earlier on. And there's actually nothing we can do over here. So I guess we're going this way. Further into the depths. Right, so you're similar to that guy we saw up top earlier. I don't like that. Although, that actually reminds me, there is something else I need to do at some point. I thought I checked by the heart flow altar, whether or not I had anything that I could upgrade there or remember there. But it seems like this shield would be there, because it mentions Nostalgaia's heart somewhere beneath her central shrine. So next time we go back there, we'll get the shield upgraded. Maybe that's good for us. So these guys that totally wrecked me before are now generic enemies, it seems. But first of all, we'll pick up Unburdened, which has got to be a weapon of some sort. It is. Can't be remembered by the look of it. But that's fine. Didn't we pick up a shovel called Unburdened as well? Yeah, so there might be a whole set of unburdened weapons. Now, probably want to pick you off first. We want to pick someone off first. We don't want to just rush in. So you can come over, and we'll see if you are in fact as bad as we thought. You're pretty tough. I'll give you that. And you've got the Brooding Voice potion. Okay. Bring over your friend. Come on, Halberd. I like that big shoulder piece you've got on your armour. Right, so you can't be backstabbed, it seems. That little lad might be able to be backstabbed, but we didn't do it. Once again, one too many swings. I need to get the hang of not just spamming the attack button with this big old weapon. Now, you could definitely be backstabbed if we can sneak up on you. Yeah, you can. It's not enough for the kill, but it's close. And there you go. My crafter. I see what you're doing there. It's another weapon. Its memory lingers in an undiscovered region, and it's a pickaxe. When she discarded all the implements of tradition, all the tools of craftsmanship that I had divined progress ere before, I was among the refuse. Okay. Doesn't help figure out where that might be located, but undiscovered region anyway, so there you go. So do we have to step back up here to get this item? It's a sliver. Always welcome. No. This area... That guy looks like he's going to summon in some donkeys or something. Or that there's just going to be some sort of trouble. So let's face it on our own terms. Although, no immediate trouble, which is well. No hurrying footsteps. Anything going on through that grate? There's a donk. And so we could have gone underneath there to go straight on. Oh, we got this little side route. Oof. Nearly got me, my friend. And then, where do you drop us off? Is that somewhere we've been before? It's a drop off, so I'm wary. Watch out for above, therefore consider left. Can't see much going on above. Oh, hello. Yeah, maybe that tells the truth. Although maybe if you're coming in from this way, it's saying then go left. And you can work your way to that item, perhaps. Let's see what's just up ahead here. Another armor boy. Donks. Yep. Right, is that donk from behind or from in front? It's from behind. Why are you up there? What are you doing? Are you standing on my head? Very strange. Now, are you onto us? You might be. But you guys are just annoying. So if I could shuriken you. Although it's not dealing much damage anymore. Yeah, I feel like our shuriken is purely a pulling tool at this point. Given the damage it deals, or doesn't deal. Cheeky hit there. Are you going to despawn again? You are. So maybe we can get in another cheeky bonk without you being able to do anything. Fantastic. A lot of fireplace stones. Cool. Do-do-do. Sneaky stealthy. More backstabs. More access. So where does pressing on take us? Another room full of everything. Holes that don't look as though they go anywhere nice. I feel like that's all progress though, so maybe now we go back and we drop down that little side route. And maybe we clear this out, we work our way up, and then that leads us to the item, which we can then drop down from. That's lured over the gang, which is fine. Because down they go. So there was this item to the left. And another dude. Blank parchment. And then, yeah, this ladder will take us up to where we can gather that new item, I guess. Which is a sliver. Well and good. And then should we wish, we can drop down there. But maybe we want to continue to explore this section. Jeez, where'd you come from? Nice, another backstab. And a parable. Okay. So maybe that guy's linked to all of these dudes down here. Another of those big lads. So yeah, patience is the order of the day with these. And then, oh, I was going to run straight across that because I thought that was going to lead to that item, but nope, it's through a staging area. Very well. And up here we got another lad that we should be able to backstab. And then is that the area that we were looking at a minute ago, but from a different angle? Sweet, roguelike. That'll be the chief for 20 backstabs. So we've got the riposte and the backstab chiefs. Because we are awesome. So I'm going to heal up just because. It's probably sensible. Now, we have to drop down onto that bit. No, come on. At least we can deal with these guys. Oh, we got 404. What's that for? No idea what that's used for, but either way, we're down here now. And so that's forward. So that's the way we came from, isn't it? Let's double check. Yeah. Yeah, that's back the way we've been before. Oh, we can one-shot those boys now with backstabs. That's lovely stuff. Wait. Cheeky get. Now, are you going to let me backstab you? Fabulous. And you will just take on, because we're getting the hang of dealing with these lads now. So what progress lies ahead now we've cleaned out that section? I heard a suspicious sound. Didn't even need this message. But it is a good message. We'll give it a rating. So, that's the cause of all of our strife. Or at least some of it. There may be more dudes around and about. There's one. Can we hit you from here? We can. And then, what, is there a third guy up there? I mean, there's someone up there that you managed to hit us, so that's unfortunate. There's one up there. Is he the only one that's left? Or were there more? Higher up, yeah. There's one. So I guess we just race up to him. Ah. And now that they're all out of the way, we could probably make our way back down and snag ourselves that cool loot. If it's this game's equivalent of like Dung Pie, I won't be surprised, but I will be disappointed. Legend of Independence. Okay, it's a legitimate item. Very well. It's not one that we need right now, but it's legit. Yeah, now we've run out of... Ugh. We've run out of health items again, so that suggests that we should be finding a beacon sometime soon. Is this back at the very start of the depths? Looks like it could be. Which would make our life easier, because then we could run back to the altar. Yeah. Sweet. So we can run back to the altar and remember our shield. That's good to know. Now, what the hell do you want?
You did it! You really, really did it! You're opening up Nostalgaia's heart. All you have to do now is kill the other 3 great ones. Nostalgaia's been suffering because no one was removing her pain except me. I try to lift some of the burden from those who carry too gosh darn much, but actions speak louder than words. Well, you're a hero. You get that. I have a gift for you. A relic from a friend I once helped.
Another unburdened. This one being a kunai by the look of it. It's a rapier. Fair enough.
If you can use it to make Nostalgaia super duper again, then I'm happy to part with it. Don't prick yourself.
You freak.
If you can use it to don't. Oh, oh, it hurts. Oh, yeah, it hurts. Oh, I can take it. Oh.
Still nothing new then from your dialogue. You're still just a goddamn weirdo. Blank parchment. Very well. Right, so we've got a tether point set to this beacon, haven't we? While we're here, let's get a bit more dex so we can potentially look at that club down the line. Oh! We've got the dex we'd need right now, so let's have a look, shall we? It's got a memory in Orshaft Village. It wants distinct weapons with... Oh yeah, the heroes in the tavern house. Very well. Well, we know where the tavern is, don't we? Right, so it's a bit quicker than our blade. It's got some big old swings on it. Let's just get some stamina back and check those again. The big old side to sides that we like. And what's its damage like? 152 plus 217, so it's already pretty amazing. It's already on par with our +2 blade. Can it be upgraded at the smith?
I wonder if the smith's hammer choosing me ain't a sign there may be no masters left. Oh well.
Let's see if we can't hone a weapon down here. So, we can. We can just hone it with slivers of tradition, it seems.
If you find another anvil, especially with a master smith.
However, our equip load is now slightly too high, so we're fat rolling. But maybe that's not a problem. I mean, it's a slight problem. I would like to get some extra equip load. But before we end this episode, let's head back down into Orshaft Village. We'll see if we can't remember this club and remember our shield as well. So let's see if we can't test it, shall we? Can I get a lad? I can. And yeah, we can one-shot them. Superb. So, which way was the tavern? And which way... We've got the mess cleaner. Some sort of broom. So it's a source weapon primarily. I guess it's a broomstick, so fair enough. And its memory's been forgotten, so it's not one that we need to worry about. But if we go out this way, we've got another beacon over there. Excuse us, friends. We're just passing through. Because I think the tavern we're looking for might be up near the statue of Nom. So we may as well sneak through this way to get to it. If we can. Oh no, we're moving slowly. We've already had fat roll, so... not really a problem. So, which way would we go from here to get to the square? Is it through this building? Yep, we're on your head. And we're going to die, aren't we? Yeah, we go. Yeah, I should have probably used some of the heals there. I suppose on reflection we could have sat at the beacon as well because we're tethered to the one up here anyway. So there was a sort of tavern through here, I think. Or at least there was a shop counter. But I don't know if this would be the one that we'd need. I don't think it is. Nah. So we are looking for the square. Was the tavern this first building on the right? I believe so. And there's a heart. So let's have a look, shall we? Have I guessed right? I have. And we can remember the legend Eric. Overhead smash. Increased damage to beasts. And there we go. Improve some of its stats. So after all of the protagonists had been exhausted, our heroes spawn in droves. They were not what Nostalgaia had been imagined for, but still closer to heroes than the unheroes who came after. Or the Neros. Nero? Are you related to these Neros? Grime was fun at first. Our wielders fell upon the mines as early quest dictated, but as they swung us for more and more loot, we felt them drifting into an autonomous synchronization. The grind was usurping the fun. It can happen. The pipe layer and his lieutenants acknowledged the terrible power, but rebuffed our masters as will-less rabid beasts. Fair enough. So they smashed the extraction operations of the consumer. But after that, yeah, they'd all been drawn together into a mass. Which is probably why this weapon looks to be just a big mass of maces and axes and just all sorts of, just a big old ungodly mess of weapons clumped together. It's a pretty cool design, all told. Now, which way do we want to go to get to the Heartflow Ulcer quickly? Is there a quick way there? I don't know. I'm still learning my way around. Have we not been in here before? Did we completely miss this room? Because there's certainly loot in it. Cool. I mean, the quick way back is probably to come back out of the square. One would think. I've just tried that door. Did we go into that lamp shop? Is that where that one individual was? No. Because, yeah, we still haven't found out what's going on with that one guy who was just like, wow, I'm talking with my mouth. So we should probably check up on him at some point. That way we can't use as a shortcut to get back to the start of this area. Very well. What have we got? Because I do want to buy everything from him in here, I feel. So we were just working our way through the list. Easy Maker hand holders. So that's relics. Memory's already been restored. So we don't need that really. I think there's an achieve for source, grabbing all of the various source items that you can get. Now let's have a look actually. So we've got the shuriken that deals a small amount of damage. This one requires 7 source, so we can't use it. Fair enough. I think that's the starting spell for the sorcerer class, because I've been dabbling a little bit with other characters. Not going any further in the game than I've got with our main boy here. Just having a little poke around. And I'm pretty sure that was the sorcerer's opening weapon. Right, so here we are. And now if we pop down to the altar below. Maybe I came here before I'd picked up the shield, which is why Because, I mean, look at it. It's obviously a point of interest where something can be remembered. And there we go. Our shield that we're using. It's currently 15. I don't think its weight's going to drop when we remember it. Maybe its stats will improve, though. Its source protection has increased a bit. So, these were given to new hero spawns to motivate them. And then all memory leads back to the heart. It doesn't really help us in any way, but still, it's good to know. And now we should be able to return to our warp area. And there we have it. We're back with Smith Friend, but now we've got shortcuts unlocked. We've got a cool new weapon. Our shield's looking good, and we're ready to roll. See you next time, friends.